Sassies, it's Sammy here. Welcome back to another Sassy upload. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to get into the girly lifestyle, how to become girly, where to start. This is really for my beginners, if I can say, or just for any individual out there who wants to tap into their feminine side. It's literally how I created what I have for myself today, and I just get so many DMs on the regular, even in person. People ask me, where did you get that? How do you do this? And I've always wanted to be girly, I just don't know what to do. This is for you. Grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, grab your tea, and let's get right into the video. Number one is inspiration. Finding inspiration. That can be your Instagram theme, hair, makeup, the color palette in your house. What do you want for yourself? How do you want to look? How do you want your space to look? When you find a type of style or a color palette or a person you want to look up to and get inspired from, it kind of makes it easier. For me, taking it way back, you guys know I was bullied for almost 8 years, and during that time obviously I didn't have a lot of people to talk to, so I would just vent to my nanny, and she would just tell me stories about when she was a kid and what she did and things that helped her, and one of them was Audrey Hepburn. I'm sure it's being washed out, but one of these prints on my bed says I believe in pink, Audrey Hepburn, and this one says Paris is always a good idea. After my nanny and I had a conversation, she sent me home with like a box of DVDs. Not only did I fall in love with Audrey and her films, but just how she dressed, the way she carried herself in interviews, and just her as a whole, like reading about how she grew up and she didn't have certain things, a lot of insecurities she had, I had, and the fact that she was still able to be confident and positive about everything really helped turn my life around.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and this is something I can't see. I see the problems when I get up in the morning to do my best to look well. I would have liked to not have been so tall. I'd like to have had smaller feet. I'd like to have had more figure. I'd like to have had a smaller nose. I'd like to have been blonde. And, oh well, you know, I'd like to have changed everything.
That's where a big bulk of my inspiration came from and still come from. Of course, my mom and my nanny play a big part in my life, inspiring me just to be like a strong, independent black woman. I remember praying to God, like, thank you for creating Audrey. Like, she really turned my life around for the better, and it's insane. Fun fact, her granddaughter Emma follows me on Instagram, and it's kind of like having a little piece of Audrey or the Hepburn genes with me. Number two is building your wardrobe. It does not have to break the bank. I don't know what you guys are thinking or people are telling you, what you're watching or who you're following. That is not true. The top that I'm wearing is from Ross, believe it or not, and it was like $13.99. It's super cute. It's a little big on me. I did get this in an extra small, but like the straps are, I need to get this taken in. You guys already know I love white on my skin tone. I love a good satin top, which I actually been wearing a lot of, and I love a good like faux fur feathery vibe. So yeah, it doesn't have to break the bank. I remember discovering loveshark Fancy, which is one of my favorite shops, and it's just so stunning. The decor, just how she styles her models. She's another person I feel like I look up to. Just like having a business and bringing what's in here like to life. I remember buying my first loveshark Fancy dress. It was blue. I remember just like looking at her site saying like, one day I'll have a closet full of her dresses. Whatever you want or see for yourself, just speak it into existence. Again, building your wardrobe does not have to break the bank. Do not think you need to spend $1,000 all at once to create some sort of wardrobe forever. No. My next tip is to collect cute things and display them. It can be a print that you're hanging up, it can be decor pillows, it can simply be a robe. Put it on a dress form, a little mannequin, and just style it in your room. Anything that brings your vision to life, display it. I don't know about you guys, but I love journals, I love flowers, I love mugs, or just anything that I can just sit out. LED candles and just have people look at. Honestly, truly, start with your fragrances. Display those on your dresser or vanity. Number four is to just do girly activities. Take a ballet class. I did ballet in college and it was like the best thing ever. When I think of ballet, I think of like pretty pastel tutus and tulle and twirling, the girly stuff. Start making those hair and nail appointments. Start pampering yourself. Buy a pink or pastel loofah if you want. Like, those are the little things that make you girly, because trust me, my mom be like, oh, I love your style, but it's just too much pink. It's just too much. And I'm like, there's no such thing as being a girl too much. Hopefully that makes sense and you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. I went from everything being blue to now everything being pink, and it's not like my favorite color is pink. I love blue, but it is a huge difference in having like a more light and airy pastel home and just wearing like neutral colors versus just blue everything. I also don't want you guys to think everything has to be pink or pastel. There is a lot of girly girls out there who wear black, who's into black roses. I'm just giving you guys advice based off my transition to now wearing pastels, and it just gives you a whole different look, a whole different vibe. So I'd say get into the pastels. And last but not least, number 5 is just putting that all together. That's essentially what I did. All my clothes I bought, it's hanging on a rack. All the things I started collecting is just sitting around on the TV, sitting by my little makeshift vanity area. It was sitting at my coffee bar, sitting on the shelf. I bought pillows and just things to kind of like wake up the space a little bit. Instead of wearing like black trainers, maybe buy a pink pair of trainers and a pink yoga mat, or just, you know what I mean, like start supplementing things that you already use in your daily life with pastels, more girlier floral pattern things. And I kid you not, your whole aura and vibe is just going to transform. I feel totally different when I'm in a dress and heels, or like a little tennis skirt and like pretty little robe, versus when I'm just wearing leggings and trainers. Like it's a whole nother world, a whole nother galaxy out there in the girly community. Like there's just so much to do, there's so much to look at and discover, and it just makes me happy because this is what being a girl is about. Learning more about femininity and just embracing being a woman. Like I hate when people tell me you're too girly. Like, as if, what am I supposed to be? Anyways, that is it for this video. I truly hope that you guys enjoyed. I do have little cousins and things like that that watch my videos, and they even became more girlier. Like I have a little cousin, shout out to Madison because I know you're watching this. She like went out and bought like the same pink water bottle as me. Like it's just the little things. Like instead of having a black water bottle, just buy the pink one. Again, I hope I helped in some way, shape, or form. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below and I'll be sure to answer them. And yeah, don't forget to stay sassy, have courage, and always be kind. Spread nothing but love and positivity, and I will see you guys in my next sassy upload. Or should I say girly upload? Bye!